किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business opportunities from across the industries. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has been proudly helped thousands of investors finding the right franchise business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of questions which you may have related to franchise, investment, to growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we will talk about a business opportunity with a fast-growing Indian menswear brand called Urban United. Urban United is a fast-growing Indian menswear brand positioned as a complete men's wardrobe solution for the modern aspirational consumers. Founded in 2012 under Biotech Commercial Limited, the brand was conceptualized by the entrepreneur Prabhu Agarwal, who brings deep expertise in textile, sourcing, and apparel retail operations. Originating from Gujarat, Urban United has evolved from a fabric-centric foundation into a structural retail brand with strong back-end control over sourcing, designing, inventory management, etc. Today, the brand operates 40 plus stores across multiple states with a strong presence in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. The key cities includes like Ahmedabad, Surat, Jaipur, Kota, Indore. The brand has demonstrated consistent growth, reporting approximately 25% year-on-year revenue growth across the stores. Urban United is expanding through a structural, franchise-led retail model, empowering local entrepreneur while maintaining the strong brand control. They are strongly focusing particularly on tier 2 and 3 markets, offering a replicable, scalable retail formats suitable for both single store and multi-store growth, the partners. To talk more about this, I'm joined with the director and the CEO of this brand, Anand G with us today, along with my colleague Azam, who's the strategic consultant with us from Francop, and Digish, who is the financial consultant. So today we have everyone to answer make you understand about this brand and the business opportunity. In case if you will have any question related to the brand or the business, the financials, my request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box. On your screen, you will see chat and the Q&A. My request is to please use Q&A option to put all your queries forward to us, and we will give you the answers once the presentation is over. Now, may I request Anand sir to let's get started with your introduction, a little bit, setting the perspective of this brand, and then we will move on for the formal presentation. Over to you, Anand sir. Yep, you're on mute. You can unmute it.
Great.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Anand and I'm based out in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And if I'll tell you my background, I've got experience of 30 years, wherein I was the ex-CEO for Future Group, and many brands were there under me, like Big Bazaar, Hometown, Brand Factory. I've seen the growth of the company from 78 crores. It went till 1 lakh crores. And I'll tell you about Urban United. I think it is a very passionate brand, menswear brand, wherein we deal in smart casuals like denim, t-shirt, seasonal products like winter, and we have our own team which who produces the product. We deal in all kind of modern fit clothing, and we have got around 40 stores across India. Majority of the stores are there in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. So what we are looking forward is to expand this in throughout India. We have got a good team, and we plan our merchandise in a very well way. And our store performance has been very good. And our store range is about 800 square feet to around 1500 square feet, wherein we deliver good growth, we deliver good sales. Our customer traction is very, very good. So I think it is the brand which is doing good in the Indian market, especially in the tier 2 and tier 3 town. So there's a brief presentation which Azam will take you through it.
Right. Thanks so much, sir. Azam, can we start the presentation now?
Yeah, just give me a second. Let me
Okay.
just share my screen. Let me know when it is visible. Is it visible to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Urban United, a complete menswear brand built for the modern Indian man. Urban United stands as the intersection of the urban lifestyle and everyday wearability. So we focus on trend, forward, yet practical fashion clothing that feels confident, accessible, and dependable. But to truly understand where we are today, let me take you through on that where we actually began. So Urban United is a fast-growing Indian menswear brand designed for aspirational consumers in the men's category. It has been operational across all tier cities in India, from all the way from metro to all the way to the tier 3 cities. Backed by Bizotic Commercial Limited, the brand originates from a very strong textile and sourcing foundation. What started as a deep supply side expertise evolved into a scalable retail model. So our strength lies in quality control, cost efficiency, and the ability to respond quickly to changing trends. Today, we operate as a complete men's wardrobe destination covering casuals and as well as the accessories, centralized sourcing, and in-house designs. And all of this is guided by a very clear vision and the mission, which is to become nationally trusted men's fashion brand defining everyday menswear in India. And our mission is to support that vision through a franchisee-led expansion model, accessible pricing model, consistent quality maintenance, and the empowering of the retail partners with strong backend systems. We are not building just stores, we are building a scalable, repeat-driven retail ecosystem who is going to actually become a competition for all the international brands who are into the fast fashion forward categories. So we are providing an Indian solution and a home-based in-house design solution for all of those customers who do not want to waste so much money onto the brand, whose product actually goes out of the fashion in a couple of months or year. So our presence, Urban United had established a strong and growing retail footprint. We currently operate over 40 stores across Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and surrounding regions. Cities like Ahmedabad, Surat, Jaipur, and Indore are performing very strongly. We are completely open if you want to visit it and take and see how we are actually generating revenue through our stores. We have demonstrated 25% year-on-year growth in store revenues, especially in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities where all the big brands have yet to penetrate. So Urban United already had a head start there, where brand menswear demand is accelerating rapidly. Our cluster-based expansion and exclusive territory rights protect our franchisee investments while strengthening the brand defendability. Behind this growth is focused leadership, and so our business unit has been divided into these categories. Urban United operates through multiple integrated business verticals. At the core is our brand retail model company, which is led by the franchisee operating exclusive outlets. This is going to be our primary generator. Then comes the centralized sourcing and wholesale supply to stores, ensuring predictability, margins, and replenishment styles. So since we have our own productions, that means that we are actually being able to provide the inventory to our franchisee investors all the time whenever the need arises as the situation demands. We also have digital and online sales for omni-channel visibility, along with high margin accessories categories that increases the average ticket size. Marketing initiatives tie all these units together, driving footfall in visibility and long-term brand. And of course, none of this is going to work without the strong products. So our product categories, we deal in shirts, we deal in jeans, we deal in t-shirts, we deal in sweatshirts and jackets and other accessories. So basically everything that you can imagine of the casual wear for a man, Urban United is the brand for you to go. Now, having talking about our brand and what we are about and where we come from, let's talk about what we are here to offer you. So we want to expand through the franchisee operations, and we want to capture all of the Indian market throughout all of the tier cities. We do not have any discrimination when it comes to opening the store in the region of India. And for that, we are following the FOFO model, which means that it is a FOFO franchisee operated, franchisee owned model, which means that the investments, ownership, operations, and the generation of revenue expenses all becomes the responsibility of our investors. Whereas we are there to provide the brand guidelines, we are not going to keep all the control over the operations. You are completely free to generate the revenue whichever way you might deem possible or sustainable. However, we are going to provide you with the products, the inventory that you have to buy from us, and then you can sell it on your own price to generate the profit, and those profit, it is not going to get cut from. So our area requirement, if you want to see here, is that we require 1,000 to 1,500 square feet. Total capex is invested is 33.5 lakhs. Franchisee fees is 3 lakhs. Initial inventory deposit is 14. Gross margin is 30%, and IRR of total investment is 64%, which is much better than any other brand compared in India right now. Our payback period is also very low. We are going to provide you within the 2 years of the entire payback for your investments. So what we require from you, so when you are ready to invest in us, make sure that you are completely ready with your PAN number, your TAN number, your GST registration, your shop and establishment registration, trade licenses, and etc. All of these are very standard and statutory compliance as proposed by the government of India for any franchisee to operate on the Indian soil. But who we are looking for? So our ideal partner is growth oriented. They should be financially stable and aligned with long-term retail execution. So they must have around 20 to 35 lakhs of investment opportunity and capital with them. We prefer partners who are operationally involved or capable of building a strong local teams, because we are following a FOFO model. That means that you have the responsibility to generate revenue. It is not only going to be beneficial for you, but it is also going to help the brand to get its recognition. We deeply have deep regards for our brand image. And we do not want to open our franchisee with a partner who is not able to sell the products or who might not have enough experience in selling. So we want to help you, and we want to make sure that you are actually giving all the criteria, fulfilling all the criteria that is required for our franchisee partners. And for that, we prefer partners who are operationally, who are very strong relationship with their local teams and have the local presence already in the city that they want to open the franchisee of us. Multi-unit ambition is a plus, especially in a cluster market. So if you want to have more than one franchisee, we are more than welcome to invest in you, and we are more than welcome to become partners with you. So because when the partner grows, the brand grows itself. So now, having said that, what kind of people we are looking for, you might have been asking question why you should be investing with us. So here are the reasons that why you should become a partner with us. We offer a proven and scalable business model with strong product demand across categories. Our operations are simple and system driven. We provide centralized sourcing, automated replenishment, market-led code, and exclusive territory rights. We have our own in-house designs. We have our own supply chain. So you don't have to worry about if you have any dead stock. We are going to exchange all the dead stock if you find any. We are going to provide you all the stock which you think that is actually becoming your hero category in your shop. We are ready to fulfill that demand as well. And it doesn't matter whether you're coming from the metro city, tier 2 city, or tier 3 city. Our model, we are so confident in our model. Our model has shown such a huge demonstrated success that we are actually going for all the tier cities all across India at the same time. So even if you are coming from a lower cities and if you are underconfident that maybe the brand may not work, we are going to help you and evaluate that whether that place is very good for business or not. This is a partner first approach backed by experienced leadership, and this support continues before after the store launch as well, which brings us that what kind of support actually we are going to provide. So the pre-opening support, we are going to help you with the site selection. We are going to be assisting with the location approval, store design, branding, and launching campaigns. Pre-opening, we provide also the staff training, both online and in-store, along with the operating manuals. We offer regular field support and POS system reporting tools, inventory management, national marketing, and local promotion assistance as well once you have opened the stores. From supply chain to customer systems, from ensuring the partner's investment remains safe and providing a safety net for our partners to all the way to generating the revenue. We are going to remain with you throughout the journey in this business. So you don't have to worry that the brand is going to just let you out and hang out in the dry. We will try with you. We are going to be with you through every thick and thin. Now, if you are interested, here are some of the due diligence process that you have to go through. First, you have to be filling the initial application form, which will be your profile, your education, your work experience, and these kind of things, which you have to disclose with us. When it is done, then we are going to find an NDA agreement, which means that you won't be able to, or you won't be going into the market and disclosing our financials and our secrets or our critical informations to the market or any other of our competitors. Once we have passed that and we have done our vetting system, then we are going to sign a letter of intent in which the franchisee India is going to take its cut. And once the letter of intent is going to be signed, it will be followed by the legal agreement. We will finally formalize all of our work with your partnership, and we will be good to go with the opening of the store as well. So this was the Urban United for you. Now, before I come to an end, I would like to give you a note that Urban United is how Urban United sees itself. You have luxury brands, then you have very local variables, and then you have some fast forward brands who are actually targeting a huge market and eating up a lot of consumers in India and making a huge profit out of it. But unfortunately, these brands are mostly foreign brands like Zara, like H&M. They all are into fast forward fashion brands. And they are actually taking the money out of India, out of the economy of India, and generating their own revenue. So the money is not circulating within India, and the consumers are basically not getting much of help. And we have also noticed that these companies are the products that they are bringing into the Indian market are the products which are literally the second-hand products or the rejected products of the first world or the European or the Western world. We are literally being served with the low quality products at a higher price in India, which actually gives or reminds me of the colonial era when the British used to loot us. Urban United is one small initiative which we have grown to counter this thing and get ourselves out of this colonial mindset and start wearing our own produced brand, our own produced product, which is completely in-house, and we are not going to make any fraud and sell it at ridiculous prices for our customers. And this is where we are going to beat all those international brands because they want money. They do not want uh, deserve or to pay regard to their brand quality or care for their customers. Because Indians are not their first customers, apparently. But for us, you are not only our customers, but also going to be our partners. So that's why Urban United is something that everyone should be rooting for its franchising. Everything, the entire story of our product has born in India and will be finished in. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you have any questions, me, the founder of the brand, Mr. Anand, and our financial consultant, Diggesh, as well, is here to answer. Please go ahead and shoot. Thank you. Thank you, Bharat. Again.
Right. Thank you so much. Azam, if you could just put the the investment page on the screen.
Just give me a second.
Change the slide to that page, right, and keep it there so that the all our viewers can at least look into this opportunity once again.
Yeah.
So I mean, on your page, I mean, on your screen right now, you can see the overall investment which we require to have this brand as a franchisee. But overall, in case if you look into this opportunity, at large, I think Azam has already explained that the India's apparel market is really large and expanding very well. I mean, right now, currently, it is almost 100 billions of valued at market, where the menswear only contributes almost like 50% of the total apparel sales. The segment continues to grow at a steady, almost like 9 to 10% CAGR, which is primarily driven by the rising disposable income and the urbanization. Menswear is one of the most stable and consistent retail category in India. Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are also witnessing, a shift because of the increasing preferences for branded clothings, a shift from local tailor to or maybe unbranded stores to organized retail, and higher acceptance of mall and high street formats. That is what helping this brand grow well. Apart from that, India has one of the youngest population globally, which is growing, and we also have growing working professionals, rising fashion awareness through the social media, through the internet availability, which we have now everywhere. Apart from that, there is also we have seen increased demand for casual and the smart casual wear. And these products are year-round categories. I mean, shirt, jeans, t-shirt, winter wear. I mean, there is always a demand, right? So there is these are no longer a seasonal kind of sales. So these are also some of the reason why this particular category is growing. Now, talking about why you should go for this brand, I think we already have discussed that they have 40 plus operational stores. They are not new to this category or to this business. They already have been doing this business since 2012. And they also have shown a pretty good, the growth with more than 25% year on year growth. So that shows their proven business model and growing business network. Apart from that, they have a complete men's wardrobe. I mean, they have the full product mix, including the casual, the formals, the ethnic, the winter wear, and accessories, also ensuring year-round demand and higher average billing per customer. Talking about the strong backend and the supply chain control, I mean, they have a centralized sourcing, in-house design, and automated replenishment, that reduce the stock risk and maintain the consistency across all the franchise stores. You have a great opportunity for this, particularly in tier 2 and 3 cities market, as we said that this is where we are focusing primarily. Focusing on in tier 2 and 3 cities where branded menswear adoption is accelerating nowadays. A lot of people now looking for the branded stores and offering strong credibility of having these, the experience and the quality actually shows the lower competitive pressure. So overall, in case if you look into this brand, it is indeed a great opportunity. The brand will ensure that they provide end-to-end support, including the site selection, the store setup, the staff training, the POS systems, the marketing assistance. Everything will be there. So, I mean, these are the reason why you should go for this brand. Even if you look into this overall, the investment, it is almost like 33 lakhs. Is it plus 14 lakh rupee, or 33 lakhs includes everything?
It includes everything.
It includes the 3 lakhs rupee of franchise fee and 14 lakh rupee of the initial inventory, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Sir, may I also request you to please share some success story? I mean, you already said that you have almost like 40 plus stores. So some of the stores, in case if you can just share a few details about, their performance, what is your main product, which is selling most, and the revenues. If you could just talk about those numbers also,
I
please.
think overall stores, what we have seen as Surat City store is doing very good. It's growing by 30-35% YOY. Numbers wise, if you see, I think the each store depends upon a size also, 800 to 1500 square feet. It does about 1 crore plus business. There are stores doing even 2 crores business. The Surat performance has been very, very good. Ahmedabad store, which is there situated at Satellite Store, even that store is doing some phenomenal business. So overall, we are getting the repeat customers. Our ticket size has been very good. The product, the customer comes in, our conversion ratio is very, very good. Even the cities like Jaipur, Udaipur, Kota, all the young cities, I think Rajasthan has given us a phenomenal growth and very promising. The customer feedback and the conversions, ticket size being good. So overall, in even in retail, you have to see the stock rotation. The stock rotation has been very, very good in almost every store. The freshness index of the store has been very good.
Okay, and what is the average monthly operating cost, including the rent, the salaries, and other utilities? If you could just share that.
I think overall, if you do the breakup, the cost electricity comes to around varies from 15,000 to 30,000 rupees. Staff cost would be around another 30, 40, 50,000. You can say the staff cost. Plus rentals depends. Rentals varies from 50 rupees goes as high as 80, 90 rupees. So these are the operating cost.
So, what kind of location is your preferences?
I think any high street store wherein the population is there. So we should not open the store in the isolated place. It can be the part of a good mall, the good malls which are performing well, or any high street where the public movement is good.
Okay, can it be on the first floor or
No, it should be on a ground floor only, not on the first floor.
right? If you could also share how much working capital is required for the next 6 months.
I think in total investment would be what if we have said around 33 lakhs and rest all the working capital, I think that will come out from the profit only. The 30% margins, I think that will take care of your operating cost and plus there's going to be a good returns also.
Okay, and how strong is the brand recall outside Gujarat and Rajasthan? Could you all also share, like, out of those 40 stores which you have, like, how is their distribution? How many of them are in Rajasthan, the Gujarat, and rest of other states in?
We have got about 40% of the stores in Rajasthan and then 30% is there in Gujarat and rest 30% varies in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra.
And how is the business outside Gujarat and Rajasthan?
It's
I
good.
understand because Gujarat is your hometown, I mean, home ground. What about others?
I think the size of the store is not that big. So wherever we have opened, we have got a good response. So may it be Maharashtra, may it be Madhya Pradesh, may it be Rajasthan and Gujarat. So I think every city is a unique city, and
Mhm.
wherever we opened it, I think we have got a good response from day one.
Okay, and like what all cities you are focusing right now, apart from those?
I think we are open for every city, especially the tier three and tier two towns, where the population is around 3 to 4 lakhs or maybe more than that. I think we are good with that.
And
Location should be good. It should be a crowded place, and the store should be on a ground floor.
okay, and also a little bit idea on gross margin and the net margin at store level.
I think we provide 30% gross margin, net margin on sales to the franchisee.
Mhm.
State 30% revenue sharing for the franchisee.
Okay, so it is like FOFO only. Are you also open for FOCO? Let's say in case if you get any opportunity where you will operate the store.
We can do that in a special case if the location is very good and the store looks promising. We can look for that also. But our first preference for Urban United is FOFO only.
So is
We need the soul of local, because any franchisee who owns the city, who owns the store, he has
Mhm.
got his good relations, and who can own and who can run the store in a good way. It's like a ownership transfer. Anyone who owns the store and comes with the ownership, I think that formula works good for us. And especially all the stores which are doing good, it is driven by the franchisee, and I think the hard work of franchisee really pays off to company and to franchisee also.
and how is the pricings decided across cities? You make any differentiator or it is like
I
flat
think
for
it's uniform across, but we see the trend of every store, and then the mix of merchandise we keep changing. And even like the cities where the winters is very extreme, so our merchandise changes during the festivals and during the winters time. So it all depends that what kind of city you are in and how the weather is, and then we see the response of the merchandise, whether bottom wear is selling more or smart casual selling more or the formals are selling more, and accordingly we do the mix of the store and we do the mix of the merchandise accordingly. And then even if we have to change the merchandise every 60 days, we do that also. Any merchandise which is not doing good maybe initial 6 months, then we see the trend, we see the response, and accordingly then we do the planogramming of the store. And our pricing, if you see, I think our format is around the year we give 70% discount. And pricing starts from 2000 rupees, goes as high as 4500. But the effective pricing to the customer varies from 700 to 1500 rupees per garment.
is there any, I mean, seasonal markdown policies you have?
We keep on doing that, but 70% is flat. But there are seasons where we even give some good further schemes to the customers.
Okay, and how strong is your accessory contribution?
Accessory is okay, not very good. I can say accessory anyhow in any store where the main buying is not on accessories, but it is always the add-on sales. But accessory contribution, if you see the organized retail and if you see the bigger store, it comes to around 1%. Our store delivers around 1 to 2% of accessory sales.
Okay, and what is the average stock turnover ratio?
We normally keep 7 times the stock. Every 45 days, we turn around the stocks.
Every 45 days.
Every 45 days.
Do you have any automated replacement
Yes, we have.
system?
We have. I think very difficult to work on a manual basis. Everything is every product has a unique barcode, and every product has a unique seasonal barcode. And wherein by seeing the season, by seeing the age of the product, we do the replenishment. And we even see the sales trend of every store by seasonality and by the mix. And we see the mix of the store, how the performance has been, and then we even see how the performance has been there during the festival time. And if any throughput is more, or any store with the performance has been very, very good, accordingly, then we do the replenishments. And even we see in a month's time or in a week's time, whether the high trend is during the beginning of the month or the end of the month, are there any days where the performance has been exceptionally good? So accordingly, we do and we see the trend, and then we plan our merchandise, and then we plan our marketing, and we plan our entire store this thing operations.
And how many staff you are is required to run a store on an
It
average?
depends. It depends upon the franchisee. If the franchisee himself is running the store, then we don't need much. But normally, each store has around five staff, four to
Uh,
five.
with the 100 to 1,500 square feet, right? Five
Yeah,
staff.
yeah.
Okay. And may I also know, like, what is the realistic break-even period? Is it like we claim here 1.8 years? Yeah.
See, break even depends upon one is the what kind of a sales you're doing, and then you're getting 30% margin, and then the operating cost is you get the operating cost from day one. Now, suppose if you're doing a sale of say each store does about say 15 lakhs of rupees, the four and a half lakh rupees, around 4 lakhs comes. Your operating cost would be around say 1.5 to 2 lakhs, and if you say 2 lakh of profit in a year, your return is about 25 lakhs. The payback period comes to 12 to 15 months.
Okay. What is your centralized marketing and the local marketing support for the franchisees?
I think every city we go to, we see that where the location of the store. That's the one thing, and then we do our own recce. And after that, I think we there on a social media. If the print media is required, we even do that. And if the store location has been very good and it's already there in the marketplace, I think the kind of bannering, the kind of in-store signages, whatever we do, I think the kind of opening we do, I think that gives us a very good response. And if the store performance is not up to mark and we see that there's more potential is there, and then we do other round of marketing, which can be hoardings or which can be add-ons. I think as per the need of the city, as per the need of the store, we plan our marketing also. We have a good marketing team who sees the store, who understands the city, understands the city potential, then the location of the store, and accordingly we plan and do.
And may I know, like, what is your planning for next like 3 to 5 years? How you see this brand and uh, what all state or city will be your
I
focus area?
think I think the kind of setup what we have done, the kind of the backend team what we have created, the category managers, the operations, the marketing. I think we are looking forward for about 500 stores in coming 3 years across India. 500 plus.
Okay. What would be your exiting policy?
I think there's a lock-in of 3 years.
3 years.
Uh, yeah.
Okay, out of five,
I,
3 years
I
the lock-in
I
period.
think I think we are flexible in that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that if the store is doing good, I don't think there's a need of any exit. And
But in
any store which gets matured over the period
Mhm.
of time, I think it takes a
Correct.
year or two. And once the it has developed the marketplace, the store gets matured. There's no need to exit. I think only thing is any store which is not performing good or some other issues are there, like franchisee is not running, his area of interest has changed. I think then we can exit. We have the clause, and out of which you see the deposit is 14 lakhs, which is refundable. But the investment which has been done in fixtures and fittings, I think that's not refundable. But we come with the lock-in period also. So we don't want to exit. In case franchisee want to do it, I think then we can discuss case to case.
Correct. All right, I think I probably have asked almost all the questions which we usually get it from the investor side, right? These are relevant question, and yep, in case if anyone want to ask any further question related to the brand or the business, I understand that just asking these questions within 30 40 minutes of time is not good enough to understand the entire business and other terms and conditions. So better, I would like everyone to get in touch with us on the number, Franchise India's number. I'm just putting it in the chat box. Ravi, in case if you have any question, you can ask, or and you also can put your number in the chat box. So anyone from Gujarat or nearby cities, states, if you want, you can get in touch with Ravi. Ravi Bhojak is our business head from Ahmedabad. So he's going to take care of your query and will help to arrange meeting with Anand sir and can have a detailed discussion about this opportunity. Right. So that's how we can move ahead. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Anand sir, before we end this webinar, may I, in case if you could share your closing remarks for the investors.
I think what I feel is that it's a very good opportunity. I think we are very committed to our business and for the expansion. And it's not like that it's one-sided. So wherever we open the store, we understand the soul of the store. We want to transfer the ownership to the franchisee owner. We want that it is his store which is going to be there. And I think our complete support is there. Backend, I think we are very committed. We are very passionate about opening the stores, running the stores, providing the right kind of a merchandise. I think our creative team is very, very good. So we're looking forward for the expansion, and we believe that as Bharat has said, rightly said, there's a great potential, and Indian consumption story is very, very good. So I believe that there's a great opportunity, and together we can win, and together we can actually grow and create some good stuff and can do wonders.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here today. Thank you so much, Gish and Ravi, for helping me drive this business, this webinar. And thank you so much, Azam, for the great presentation. So that's it for the day, everyone. See you day after tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead. Thanks.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you.